Hello, universe. Welcome to my world. At the very start of Angelina Jordan's career, she appeared in Norway's Got Talent, and one of the songs that she did was the Billie Holiday classic, I'm a Fool to Want You. This song has an incredible history over the last 70 years. Frank Sinatra co-wrote the lyric in 1951, and they were very personalized for him, because at the time, he was about to split his family and leave his children for Ava Gardner. It was a very public scandal, and it really haunted him. And his 1951 performance really has a haunting edge to it. And we're very lucky because in 1957, he re-recorded the song. And he married Ava Gardner in 1951, but he divorced her in 1957. And you can hear the difference in the two versions. In 51, it's much more haunting and there's much more pain in it. And the 57 version, it's much more classical without the edge, without the pain. And you can especially hear the difference between the two versions with the longer notes, because that's really where the emotion comes out more. But before we listen to Frank Sinatra's two versions, in between his recording it and releasing it in 1951, Billy Eckstine did a version. And this version, although it's from 51, it really does sound more like it's the 40s. It's from the big band era. So first, let's listen to Billy Eckstine version.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you. Such a fool to hold you. To seek a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss the devil has known. I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you. Such a fool to hold you. To seek a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss the devil has known.
Next version we will hear is actually a very close copy of what Frank Sinatra does. In fact, when I heard the first half of this version by Sammy Davis Jr., who was Sinatra's friend, I actually thought it was Sinatra. But with the second half of Sammy Davis's performance, you can hear the different phrasing and the different voice. But it's very, very similar vein to Frank Sinatra.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too.
And there were many famous artists in the 60s who covered this song as well, and each of them almost immediately identifiable. In 1960, Tony Bennett did this song. Up until very recently, he's still performing. He did a duet with Lady Gaga, even though he's in his mid-90s now. And we have two Welsh singers performing in 1968 doing their version of the song. We have Shirley Bassey, followed by Tom Jones, both of them very distinctive.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too.
I'm a fool to hold you, such a fool to hold you, to want to kiss, not mine alone, to share a kiss the devil has known.
Time and time again, I said I'd leave you. Time and time again, I went away. Yes, I did. Oh, but there would come a time when I wouldn't need you.
And there were two female artists who were absolutely massive in the 70s and 80s who covered the song. Linda Ronstadt and Carly Simon are both incredibly well known. Linda Ronstadt grew up in Arizona, but she's most associated with California. And Carly Simon was born and raised in New York City. And her father was the Simon of Simon & Schuster Publishers.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too.
So we've gone through the 20th century, and when we reach the 21st century, we actually go full cycle. Because in 2015, there's this 74-year-old Mr. Bob Dylan performing this song. His version is a cross between folk and country, and Bob Dylan always does take us back to the 60s.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too.
But really, to do this song justice, we have to go back to 1958, and we have to hear Billie Holiday's version. Angelina Jordan makes no secret about the fact that she would not be who she is today without Billie Holiday. And it is amazing to hear how much 8-year-old Angelina Jordan, when she performed, embodied and understood Billie Holiday's 1958 performance.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want a love that can't be true. A love that's there for others too. I'm a fool to hold you. Such a fool to hold you. To seek a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss the devil has known.
I'm a fool to want you. I'm a fool to want you. To want love that can be true. A love that's clear, heart is true. I'm a fool to hold you. Such a fool to hold you. To seek a kiss, not mine alone. To share a kiss, but never has known.
This is not the end of the story. 4 years later, age 12, Angelina Jordan did this song again. In one way, she's singing for an audience of one because she's next to her grandmother who's making the recording. But she has so moved on with her musical development. The expression she puts into each word, the way she makes it so rich, it's amazing the difference between age 8 and age 12 with Angelina Jordan with this song. Notice the way she doesn't sing the words once again. She just says them, which adds a different wrinkle to the song completely.
Come the time when I would need you, and once again these words I have to say.
It's such a good way to understand all the history that preceded Angelina Jordan and where she fits in to the grand scheme of things. And to hear the background of a song and how so many great artists have put their own spin on it. We will continue to look at the spin that Angelina Jordan puts on songs. Okay, gang, I'm out of here. I'll catch you later. Bye.